The best music from the 60s to today. IPL Radio.
Oh, welcome back. It's That's Entertainment. I'm Cheryl. That was All That Jazz from Chicago Ensemble 1997. We have now two guests in the studio. We have Ben and Trish from P.E.A.C.H. And hello to you both.
Hello, nice to be here.
Well,
great to be here.
You are a company that's a little offset from another company. Please tell us what P.E.A.C.H. is about.
Oh, we're very excited to tell you about P.E.A.C.H. So we work for Alcoa, which is a bauxite and mining and refining company in our local regions. And P.E.A.C.H. is a workplace giving program owned technically by the employees who contribute a few dollars from their pay each week into a trust fund that we as administrators manage on their behalf back out into our local communities and not-for-profits.
Awesome.
So P.E.A.C.H. actually stands Personnel Employed at Alcoa Charity Help. So that's what we are, a not-for-profit charity program.
Awesome. So you go out there and find charities that might need a bit of help, or do they apply, some apply to get some help?
Yeah, a bit of both. So we obviously get a lot of applications come through, and obviously word of mouth from previous people that we have, helped out, have already put their applications through, and then basically as a group, a couple of us will go out and assess as we have done here with you guys here. So yeah, that's how it sort of all works, and we sit in a monthly meeting and go through and go from there.
Yes, P.E.A.C.H. has helped IPL very, very much. We've got a printer now, which is great, and we have pretty much finished our podcast room.
Yep.
So our podcast room is up and running. So it's great for that. We can get people in now to start doing their podcasting. So if you're interested in that, that's info@iplradio.org.au. Email us and we can get in contact with you and give you the lowdown on what our podcast will be like. Also, how long has P.E.A.C.H. been going for?
P.E.A.C.H. has been going for 45 years.
Oh.
It goes across all our locations here in WA.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we reach out to equipment. We can't fund individuals, but we help organisations and those different individuals that belong to organisations, like we have done at IPL. Awesome. A big diverse range of people that come through the doors get to utilise the equipment, upskill their trade or learn new skills and give back as well.
Awesome. Are you allowed to say any other organisations that you've helped along lately? It might help people get out there.
In the past, since I've been on board, probably since the start of this year, Epilepsy WA have been one. Perth Children's Hospital at the start of the year was a big one. Who have we done lately?
Sam Spares.
Sam Spares, it's a big one, yeah, Sam.
So Sam Spares, he won Youth Volunteer of the Year last year in 2024, did Sam, and he's a neurodiverse person and was perhaps told he would never hold down a job. He now, through the long-term work of his mother as well, they run Sam Spares. So jump online, have a look at what they offer.
Yep.
They refurb a lot of all sorts of IT equipment and also give back to not-for-profits through that. So that's amazing.
Yep.
It's awesome to hear about the other organisations and some of them what they do, like the spare part, the spare RT thingy. It was that's a really good initiative. I mean, because there's, it can be expensive stuff to get up and running.
And that's only a couple, right? Like there's that many that we've done just this year. So, and
just recently, last month, we did Veterans Forged, which is a support group, and they're bringing back in our emergency service support people, returned veterans, our police people, our nurses, just people who have been challenged through grief and trauma and are struggling a little bit. They're putting together, and that they have a meeting place very close to the Rockingham area, and we've bought them a pottery and kiln because they're running programs, that's holistic, that allows people to come and...
Yeah, definitely. My dad was in the army, so I know, he didn't go into war. He didn't get the chance. He wasn't chosen to do the war part when it came up to that time, but he was still part of the army at the time. And, knowing that and what his friends went through, they need that.
They do, So that's a fairly new program, and that runs on a property out here. So it's a little out in a sanctuary, sort of nice little place and trees and stuff. So they all meet
It's awesome. It's nice to know that, a big company like Alcoa is offsetting and doing stuff like that. It's really, really good to see that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely amazing, the work that Alcoa allow us to do also through our normal jobs at work. This is a sideline to us. This is not our full-time work. This is us volunteering.
This is the volunteer
because we want to give back to the community.
I'm currently rostered on right now, so.
So am I. As I am.
I'm not working. Oops.
No.
Hey, boss.
Yeah. But we have the support of, the corporate level right down all throughout to be able to do this work and get out, because we meet so many varied needs in our community. Like the one at Perth Children's Hospital recently, we bought a preterm mannequin. So,
oh, wow.
And, the hospitals don't buy this because it's considered equipment over and above the daily needs. So this preterm mannequin allows them to run simulation training in rooms, and they'll bring in 8 staff, and there's the superintendent or supervisor of that department. He sits in another room and he'll create a scenario, and then they all have to work on this preterm mannequin. But that mannequin will also be shared with King Edward Hospital.
Oh, this is great.
So when they need to transport between the 2 hospitals, the staff get to do simulated training so that they're aware of the needs of a preterm baby. And preterm is, 22 to 28 weeks.
Yeah, well, we call it preemies, preemie babies.
Preemies are next level.
Are they?
See
that there's an education there too. Like, see preterm, and then there's preemies, and then there's,
and this is what we learn when we go out. So we go and visit every organisation that applies to us for funding, because we want to understand more. Obviously, we want to help them. That's our aim, is to get some money into helping them deliver the service back to our local communities where we work and live. Awesome. For our families and neighbours and the community.
So how would one go about getting the funding at the time? Do we go on a website or things like that?
Yeah, we're not on an actual website that you can look up, but you could ring Alcoa, any of the switchboards, or email myself or Ben. I'm Trish, trish.morris@alcoa.com. Ben?
Yep, benjamin.derosa@alcoa.com.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah, or my phone number is 97338988. You can ring that as well. Leave me a message. I'm not always in that office, but I'll return your message. And we go from there. We'll send you out an application. We like to have a little chat to an organisation first, just to help them through. The criteria is really simple. Our application form is very streamlined. It's very informative. But sometimes it's really nice to talk to the organisation to give them a heads up for filling out the application of what's going to help them get over the line versus we want this, this and this, and it might not fit our charter. So we'll just work
that's
that
easy, because some of the grants you don't get that. It's like you hand it in and you wait for the best, but they don't tell you, you might want to do this a little bit, or we might not do this, but we might be able to do this for you, and it gives them a nice, no worries, or it gives you tell them you might need to put the money in first, and then we start, steamrolling, because some grants, I know, being part of theatre companies and stuff, we get grants to do stuff as well, and sometimes the grants you have to spend the money first, and then it steamrolls after that. So
I think it's a smooth process. That's true. I mean, it was only probably end of June that we came here.
Yes.
For the application and to go through and assess what you actually needed. So. Yeah.
It was, and then we got it. Was it July 18? I think it was.
Yeah.
It was very quick. It was really good, really, really good. And then we got our photocopy of.
Easy.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It does. It makes a difference, especially when, if we're a non-for-profit and we, need needs of what we do, and in growing what we do, so we get out there more and we can advertise stuff and get more sponsors through we do podcasts, we do this, we could do that. So if we do this, you can do advertising for whatever. It just helps other people out as well.
For sure.
And it's a nice thing to help people out, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, when I first seen P.E.A.C.H, I think the applications come out to join. That was sort of the thing that I wanted to do. I feel like you got all this spare. We're shift work, or I'm a shift worker. You got all this spare time, and you drop your kids off at school, and then what's next? You go to the gym or do work around the house. So it's always good help out other people, and my crew go to K9. dog rescue group to help out and volunteer on days off and that sort of thing as well. So it does feel good, make you feel good about yourself to do a bit extra.
We like that, and we're all about mental health here at IPL Radio, and it is when we help people, it's like it gives you that little buzz, and that's what I like to do when we do volunteer work and we go out and do events and stuff like that. It's our volunteer little time, and we get to look, meet our community, the ones that are listening, and it's just an heaven sent of, we're helping,
It's rewarding.
It's rewarding. And having new presenters come through and seeing their, mental health and well-being sort of change, and it's just nice. And having a better space for that to happen, when you have a space that the vibes aren't there, like our old place. It was good because we were okay, but the place didn't have the vibes that we have now. And now because we're in our own little space and we've made it sort of ours, and having that help has helped us feel a lot better. And we're like, yay, it's coming along very, very well. We've only been in here a year and a half, almost 2 come January.
It's looking great.
So it's coming along really, really well. And we as a, non-charitable company thank people like you for the grants that we do get and the money that we can get, and we want to thank you both. So don't hesitate if you are struggling or you do need a grant for your group or your organisation. Get a hold of it, Koa, Trish, Ben. Please get a hold of them.
We will just elaborate. You need to be a not-for-profit organisation.
Awesome.
With a deductible gift recipient status.
There you go.
So without that, because we give as P.E.A.C.H, we give on behalf of our contributors who are employees. That's where the funding comes from.
Yep.
And when that's fully claimable, because it appears on their group certificate that they've made a donation to P.E.A.C.H, and then we give on their behalf. So therefore, when they do their tax, we have to make sure that the organisation that we've supported and sponsored has that status. So that's first and foremost the criteria. Without that, we simply cannot help. And hence, that's another reason we can't help individuals. But also, we prefer to get the money and the equipment out to a larger contingent across the group. So a lot of people benefit out of the donations that we do.
Thank you. Thank you so much for clarifying that, and thank you for coming on today.
Thanks.
It's been a good.
Thank you.
And you were nervous for nothing because you've done really, really well.
Fabulous.
So thank you so much. We're going to go on to another song, and we'll be right back after this one. This is Alexander Hamilton.